tapping and conversation in the morning. Yes, welcome in everybody. Appreciate you being here. Yes, welcome in. What we're going to be discussing on this morning is, are you spiritually ready for the battle that's ahead of us? Are you spiritually ready for the battle? Yes, folks, because we're up against a spiritual warfare, folks. Are you spiritually ready? Are you spiritually inclined for this battle that we are about to face? Yes, I'm talking about the beast system. Yes, the beast system. Are you spiritually inclined? Are you spiritually ready for this battle, folks? Yes. See, because we can't go into this battle any old kind of way, folks. We have to be spiritually ready for this battle. Yes, spiritually. Welcome in, welcome in. Greetings to my brothers and sisters out there. Welcome to everybody out there this morning. Come on in. Be blessed on this morning. Catch a word from the Lord. Yes, come on in, people. Come on in. Yes. But before I get started, I want to go ahead and use copyright claim 107 for educational purposes only. Fair use for the learning and teaching, educating, motivating, uplifting. Yes, that's what it's all about, folks. Come on in, catch a word, be blessed this morning by the Lord, folks. And I'm going to be reading from Psalms 37. Yes, from Psalms 37, I'm going to be starting at the first verse. Yes, Psalms 37, starting at the first verse, and I'll probably go all the way down to the 10th verse. Yes. Come on in. Greetings to all of my brothers and sisters out there. Yes, greetings to my brothers and sisters out there, folks. Good morning. Hope you're having a blessed day so far. Yes, hope you all are having a blessed day so far. Yes, I feel good in the Lord this morning, folks. Yes, I feel good and blessed. I want to give honor to God, folks. I want to thank God for waking me up this morning. Yes. I want to thank Him, praise Him for waking me up, because He didn't have to do it, but He did, folks. Somebody didn't make it this morning. Yeah, somebody didn't make it, but it wasn't me. And I thank God for that. Yes, I thank God for that. I'm going to be reading from Psalms 37, starting at the first verse. And what we're going to be discussing today, folks, are you spiritually ready for this battle, folks? Yes, are you spiritually ready? Are you spiritually, physically, and mentally ready for the battle, folks, that we are about to face? Yes. And what I'm talking about is the beast system, folks. That's right, the beast system. The Antichrist. Yes. See, we got to be spiritually built up. We got to be spiritually inclined for these things that are about to come upon us, folks. We just can't walk into this thing any old kind of way, folks. Because like I said, this world will consume you. Yes, it will consume you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Come on in. Be blessed on this morning, folks. Yes. Well, we got 4 minutes. We're 4 minutes in. Yeah, we're 4 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and get started. And the Word of God says, folks, it says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as the green herb. Say, trust in the Lord and do good. So shalt thou well dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. It says, delight thyself also in the Lord, and He shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Commit thy ways unto the Lord, trust also in Him, and He shall bring it to pass. And He shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. It says, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Fret not thyself because of whose prospers in his way, because of because of the man who bringeth forth wicked device to pass. May the words of the Lord be blessed on this morning. Yes, may the words of the Lord be blessed on this morning, folks. Yes, come on in. Welcome in, everybody. Come on in. Get your word from the Lord on this morning. And like I said, folks, we're going to be discussing this morning. We're going to be discussing, are you spiritually ready, folks? Yes, are you spiritually ready for the battle? That's right. Are you spiritually ready for the battle, folks? Because we're up against a spiritual war, folks. You know, because they're getting ready to release that Antichrist, folks, soon. But are you spiritually ready for these things? See, like I said, we just can't go into this war any old type of way, folks. You have to be spiritually ready for this war, folks. Because if not, this world will consume you. Yes, it will consume you. This world will swallow you up. Yes, it will swallow you up. So right now, we're going to go ahead and get started, folks. I'm going to go ahead and run this clip. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's having a blessed day so far. Yes, I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Yes, it's a beautiful day outside. We got a little bit of breeze blowing out there this morning. Yes, beautiful. It's about 75 degrees here in Baltimore City. Yes, about 75 degrees with a little breeze blowing. But like I said, folks, we're going to be talking about this morning, folks. Are you spiritually ready? Are you mentally ready? Are you physically ready for this battle, folks? That's right. Do you know what type of battle that we are up against, people? Do you really know what kind of battle we are in? Like I said, this is a spiritual battle, folks. And you can't fight a spiritual battle in a carnal mind, folks. In a carnal mind and a carnal body. You got to be spiritually ready for this thing, folks. I mean, built up in the Spirit of God. Yes. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to run this clip. And this is the title, folks, right here. The beast system, folks. See, the beast system is coming, people. See, a lot of people think this is a game. They think this is a joke, but the beast system is coming, people. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? And this is not to scare anybody, folks. It's just to get you spiritually inclined and get you spiritually ready, folks. That's all. So let's go.
Dr. Ray Pritchard, who serves as president of Keep Believing Ministries. Here's what he wrote. When we come to the Antichrist, there are some things we know and some things we don't know. We know there will be an Antichrist. We don't know his identity. We know he rises from the revived Roman Empire. We don't know which part he comes from. We know he will work closely with the false prophet. We don't know the false prophet's identity. We know he will apparently die and come back to life. We don't know how that will happen. No shortage of good candidates. We know he will control the world economy. We don't know how he obtains that power. We know he requires his followers to wear his mark. We don't know the precise nature of the mark.
See, us as believers of God, see, once we became born again, folks, God put his mark on us, folks. That's right. God has his mark on his people, folks. That's right. And see, the enemy, he knows who God's people are. That's right. See, God put a mark on us. We got God's mark on us. The same way they have a mark of the beast, folks, we have a mark on us. That's right. We have a mark on us, folks. And the enemy recognizes that, folks. He knows who's for God and who's not. See, we got to make a choice, folks. It's some decisions that we have to make, folks. Either you're going to be on God's side or you're going to be on the enemy's side. Yes, because when this thing appears, folks, when this Antichrist appears, you're going to have to make a decision. Either you're going to stay on God's side or either you're going to take that mark, folks. And this is real, folks. I mean, this is real. You don't have to take my word for it. Keep living and you're going to see what I'm talking about, people. That's right. It's decisions that we all have to make, folks. Because, see, the beast system, in order for you to eat, in order for you to travel, in order for you to do anything that's going on in the world, folks, you're going to have to take that mark. But are you willing to sacrifice? This is the thing I'm asking. Are you willing to sacrifice? Because a lot of people are going to give in, folks. Because some people are still feeding off of the beast system, folks. And they're going to give right in. Because they want to do the things of this world, folks. See, we're going to have to stay close to God, folks. In these last and evil days, we're going to have to stay close to God. Either you're with God or you're not, folks. Make your decision, folks. And make your decision now. All right, let's go.
Precise nature of the mark. We know the number of his name is 666. We don't know exactly what that means. The Antichrist is given various titles in Scripture. He is the little horn of Daniel 7, the prince who is to come in Daniel 9, the man of lawlessness in 2 Thessalonians 2, the Antichrist in 1 John 2, the beast from the sea in Revelations 13. Now, what I'd like for you to consider and to be aware of is the fact that the Bible tells us several key things about the Antichrist that line up with world affairs. The Bible says in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 to 17, also he compels all, the small and the great, and the rich and the poor, and the free men and the slaves, to be given a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, signifying allegiance to the beast, and that no one will be able to buy or sell except the one who has the mark, either the name of the beast.
See, this is when we're going to have to put our full trust in God, people. See, I'm not worried about nothing that's to come, folks. I'm not worried about it because I got a God on my side, folks. This is what I'm talking. I have a God that I know that's going to be by my side. See, God is He's going to take care of his own. See, that's one thing about God, folks. He will take care of his people. But see, the thing about it, we got to walk up right before God, folks. We got to surrender our whole hearts to God, folks. Yes, we got to give it all to him. We can't be lacking in no areas, folks. We can't be lacking. We got to give it all to God, folks. That's right, because we don't give it all. You could be fooled, folks. You could be tricked. You could be deceived. Like I said, when these things come upon us, folks, I'm going to rough this thing out. That's what I'm going to do. And see, I'm here to help somebody, folks. Before this thing occurs, folks, I'm here to let somebody know. Get yourself spiritually ready, folks. Get your mind right. See, this thing is spiritual. Get your mind right. Get in the right mindset. Yes. Because like they say in the word, folks, the very elect can be deceived, folks. That's right. The very elect can be deceived. So don't ever think that you're so smart that you're going to do this and do it. No, you better get close to God and you better stay with God. You better keep your eyes on God. You better keep calling on God. You better just get on your knees and pray, folks. This is the time that we need to pray, folks. Yes, we need to pray like we never prayed before. Yes, and we need to stay in prayer. Get into your word, folks. Meditate on that word day and night, people. Because the devil is walking to and fro, folks, seeking who he may devour. Yes, this is what he's doing. He's walking to and fro, and he don't care who you are. He don't care what your age is, what your gender is. The devil will destroy you. That's what he'll do. He'll destroy you. This is why I'm telling my people out there, folks, get yourself spiritually ready, folks. That's right. Get yourself spiritually ready. Build yourself up in the spirit of God, folks. That's right. See, we got to walk after the spirit, not after the flesh, people. That's right. We got to follow the spirit because, see, the spirit of God is going to lead you into all truth, folks. And see, it's going to be a lot of so-called believers taking that mark, folks. I'm telling you, it's going to be believers that's going to be taking that mark because they don't know what to do, folks. If you're walking with God close enough, folks, hey, and if your mind is made up, this is why I say now we have to start making decisions, people. We got to start making decisions now, not later. Because when this thing come upon us, you better be ready. Yes, all of us better be ready. And like I said, this is not nothing to scare nobody. This is only here to educate somebody and help somebody along the way, folks. I'm here to encourage somebody on today, folks. Get yourself spiritually ready, folks, in God. Because if you're not spiritually ready, you will be consumed by this world. That's right. You'll be consumed by this world, folks. Because you want to see people of the world, they want the pleasures of this world, folks. This is why a lot of people are going to take that mark. Because they want the pleasures of this world. People want to eat. People want to travel. People want to do the things of this world, folks. And a lot of people are going to give in, like I said. And the majority of people that's going to give in, they're going to be so-called believers. That's right, so-called believers. They're going to be the ones that give in. Yes, they're going to be the ones. Let's go, folks.
Has the mark, either the name of the beast or the number of his name. Now, this indicates several things. The first is that the Antichrist will be in power of a globally linked economy, and where the Antichrist will be a one-world dictator that controls the means of commerce. Through his mark, he will determine what the currency is for anyone.
And see, the Antichrist, they're going to be in control of everything that we do, folks. They're going to be in control of the money. They're going to be in control of the food. They're going to be in control of you traveling, how you move, where you go, what you do. They're going to be in control of everything. And you're going to have to make a decision. That's right, you're going to have to make a decision. This is why I'm telling you now, folks, to get yourself spiritually ready for this. Get spiritually ready, folks. This is not a game. This is not a joke, people. You don't have to take my word, folks. But I'm here to help you, folks. I'm trying to help you along the way, folks. That's right. I'm here to encourage you, folks, to get ready now while you still have time, folks. Because when this thing appears, folks, hey, you're going to have to make a decision. We all want to make decisions. But I already made my decision, folks. I'm going to live for God, folks. That's right. I'm going to hang on to God, folks. I'm going to hang on to God's promises. That's right. If I got to rough this thing out, I will have to rough it out, folks. That's right. If I have to move out of my house and live out off of the land, this is what I'll do. See, these are decisions that we're going to have to make, folks, when this stuff occurs. We're going to have to make some very tough decisions. And it's up to you. It's up to you. Whether you want to live for God. You see, we may have to suffer some things. That's right. We may have to sacrifice some things, people. I'm telling you. That's right. I may have to go hungry for days. I don't know what may appear, folks. We may have to go hungry for days. Who knows? You might have to live off of the grid, folks. That's right. You may have to cook your food outside. You don't know what's going to happen when this thing occurs, folks. When the Antichrist appears on this earth, people. It's a whole lot of decisions that we are going to have to make, people. And we better start getting spiritually ready right now. Don't wait until the last moment. Get yourself spiritually ready. Get your mind conditioned for these things that are to come, people. Don't wait until the last second. Get your mind conditioned now. Get in the right mindset, folks. Yeah, you got to get in the right mindset now. So it won't be a surprise to you when these things come. It won't be a shock. See, I'm ready, folks, because I already know what's coming. Like I said, whatever I have to do to maintain my salvation, I'm going to do it, folks. That's right. That's right. Whatever I got to do to maintain my walk with God, that's what I'll have to do. Because I'm not going to take that mark, folks. And I'm here to tell you today, I'm here to encourage you today, folks. Do not take that mark. Build yourself up spiritually, folks. Get spiritually ready. Get physically ready. Because we're in a war, folks. We are in a battle. We're in a battle. And in this battle, you better make the right decision, folks. I'm telling you. Because a lot of people say, oh no, I'm not going to see. It's not going to be that easy just saying something out of your mouth. It's not going to be that easy. These are tough decisions that we all are going to have to make. Like I said, you may have to sacrifice a lot of things. You may have to leave your homes. Yeah, you may have to leave your homes. You might not have a car to drive. You may have to live on the land, people. You may have to cook your food outside on a grill. See, these things are coming, man. See, people keep not believing and not hearing what God is trying to show us. See, God is warning us every day, people. He's showing these things to us. He's showing us signs and he's showing us wonders. But are people taking heed to what God is saying? See, like I said, folks, don't wait until the last minute and try to get ready, folks. Now is the time to get ready for this thing, folks. Because it's coming. It is coming, people. Just as sure as I'm sitting in this chair, it's coming. This is what they call the one world system, people. That's right. Everything is going to be under one umbrella. But always remember, folks, God is in charge. He's in charge. God has the last say. But it's up to you, folks, to get yourself spiritually ready. That's what I'm saying. Get yourself spiritually ready so that you can encounter these things. That's right. You got to put on that armor. You got to put that armor on now, people. That's right. Put it all on. Put on the whole armor of God, people, so that you can withstand the wiles of this world, people. That's right. You're going to need that armor. You're going to need it, people. I'm telling you, you're going to need it because these things are sure to come. Let's get back to the clip, people. And like I said, folks, I'm not here to scare nobody. I'm just trying to help people to get spiritually inclined and spiritually ready, folks. That's all I'm here to do. I'm here to encourage people, folks. It's not to scare nobody, but this is reality that we're living in, people. See, we're living in the last days, folks. We're in the book of Revelations, people. Do you understand where we're at? See, a lot of people don't understand where we're at and what time we are living in. It's time to wake up, people. It's time to pay attention. Because we are the watchmen, folks. We got to stay watchful. We got to stay watchful. We got to keep our eyes on the Lord, people. Yes, let's get back to the clip.
Through his mark, he will determine what the currency is for anyone who wishes to buy or sell. And if you look at the world today, there's talk of cashless society and a digital currency. Microchip implants are already in development, and in some cases, they're already in use. The stage is set to fulfill Bible prophecy. The beast, the Antichrist, will have a system in place that will require everyone on earth to worship him. The beast system will force people to bow down to it, or else they will starve. They will be imprisoned or even put to death. Revelation 13, verse 7 says,
See, this is what he's saying. People will starve to death out here, folks. And see, when it comes to people starving, people make rash decisions, folks. This is why I'm saying, get yourself in the right mindset, folks. Because some people don't want to starve, folks. And they'll go ahead and give into the system. This is what I'm trying to tell you, folks. Some people are going to give in because they do not want to starve. People want to eat. People want to travel. People want to do the other things of this world, folks. You're going to wake up one day and you're going to go to your bank and try to get your money out. And you're not going to be able to get anything out. See, these are the things that's about to happen, man. I'm just trying to put you up on things, people. That's right. One day you're going to go to your bank and you're going to try to withdraw your money. And ain't nothing going to happen. We got to get ready, folks, for these things that are about to occur, people. That's right. We got to get ready. And we got to start making decisions now, people. That's right. We got to start making decisions right now. I mean, spiritual decisions. That's right. We got to make spiritual decisions right now. Because once this system has come in full play, you won't be able to buy and you won't be able to sell, folks. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So when you're not able to buy and you're not able to sell, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, folks? This is what I'm talking about. We got decisions that we have to make, folks. And we have to make these decisions now. We got to get ourselves ready, folks. Spiritually inclined. We got to get spiritually ready, folks. I'm not worried about it. See, because I got, like I said, folks, I got a God on my side. I got a God who I trust with my whole heart, folks. But I'm trying to get other folks ready, folks. Yeah, people who don't know. I'm trying to get people out here ready, folks. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help my brothers and sisters, folks, to get their self ready for these things that are about to appear, folks. That's what I'm here to do. But you don't have to take my word for it. All you have to do is keep living, and you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. And I don't want you to have to come back to me and say, that's exactly what he was talking about. Now I see what he was talking about. Oh, no. See, this is why I'm giving you this word now, folks, and trying to help you. And let's go.
Revelation 13, verse 7 says, "And the beast was allowed to wage war against God's holy people and to conquer them. And he was given authority to rule over every tribe and people and language and nation." This satanic unity that will form during this time will mean that any believer who is on this earth, or anyone who becomes a believer of Jesus Christ during this time, will have to face great hardship in their day-to-day life. And so, my dear friends, I tell you all of this to tell you that this
is the thing. Like they say, folks, we're going to have to face hardship. But see, we got a God on our side. That's the thing, folks. See, we're not going to escape none of this. See, we're going to feel some of the wrath, people. We're going to feel some of the wrath. We're not going to escape all of this. But what I'm here to do is try to help you to get yourself spiritually ready for what's about to occur, folks. This is what you need to be doing in this last hour, people. Getting yourself ready spiritually. Getting yourself built up spiritually in the Lord, folks. Because it's some tough decisions that we all are going to have to make. Whether you're going to take that mark or not. But see, God has his mark on his people already. See, God has already marked his people. That's right. See, God has put a mark on his own. He's marked us. Once we became born again, we've been marked by God, folks. That's right. God has his mark on us. Just as well as the 666. Yes, we have a mark of God on us. And the enemy knows it. He sees it, folks. That's right. He sees it. But I'm here today, folks, to try to help you to build yourself up in the spirit, folks. Because like I always tell you, folks, in this day and time that we are living in, these are perilous times, folks. Like I said, you may have to go hungry. You may have to leave your home, folks. You don't know what you may have to encounter when these things occur, folks. That's why you got to be spiritually ready. You don't want to be hit with a surprise all of a sudden. No, you got to get yourself built up right now, folks. That's right. You got to get your mind made up. You got to get your mind in order. Because you got to make a decision. Whether you're going to stick with God or you're going to take that mark of the beast, people. Because this thing is coming, people. It's coming. This is not a game. This is not a joke, folks. You better get ready, and you better get ready now, folks. You better make your decision who you're going to stick with. Either you're going to stick with God or you're going to go over there and serve the enemy, folks. You're going to go ahead and take that mark. And see, people who are going to take this mark, these are going to be so-called religious folks. They're going to be the main ones who are going to take this mark. They're going to fall right in line with this. Because they want to deal with the things of the world, folks. They want to do the things of the world. They want to eat, folks. They want to travel. They want to go over here. They want to go over there. See, me, I don't want no parts of this world, folks. I'm in this world, but I'm not going to ever be of this world no more. That's right. I'm living in this world, but I'm not going to be of this world no more. See, like I said, we got decisions that we got to make, people. Yes, we got some tough decisions to make. And we got to start making these decisions now, people. I'm serious. Don't wait until the last minute. Please do not wait until the last minute, people. Get yourself together now, spiritually, in the Lord. Because you need to be built up, folks. You need to be built up in the spirit. And you need to be fully clothed in that armor, folks. You need to put on that whole armor of God, people. So that you can withstand the wiles of this wicked world, people. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? You got to put that armor on, people. Because the devil is not playing with anybody out here, folks. Do you hear what I'm saying? He's not playing. If you think he's playing, keep messing around. And you're going to see what I'm talking about, folks. Because this thing is about to be unveiled, folks. There, it's about to be unveiled. And you're going to have to make a decision whether you're going to take that mark or not. See, like I said, I'm not going to take the mark. I'm going to rough it out, folks. Whatever I have to encounter, I will encounter. If I have to live out in the street, I will encounter that. If I have to go hungry, I will encounter that. Whatever I have to face during this time, folks, I will encounter it. That's right. Whatever come up against me during this time of the Antichrist, I will deal with it, folks. That's right. I'm going to live for God and I'm going to die for God, folks. So you got to have your mind made up, people. You got to be ready to die for the name of Jesus Christ, folks. Do you hear what I'm saying? You got to have that in your mind, that I'll die if I have to die. Are you ready to die, folks, for his name's sake? Are you ready? This is what I'm asking. Are you spiritually ready? That's right. Because people are going to be coming up to you, folks. People are going to ask you, do you love the Lord? What are you going to tell these people when they ask you, do you love the Lord, folks? Huh? What are you going to tell them? Are you going to do like they did back in the day? Act like you don't know who he is? Or are you going to say, I love the Lord? I love the Lord, folks. Are you going to take that bullet? If somebody walk up to you and say, do you love the Lord? Or are you going to die right now? See, this is what I'm talking about, people. These are the things that we're going to encounter, folks. These are the things that we are going to encounter. Are you spiritually ready? That's what I'm asking. Are you spiritually ready? Are you spiritually built up? Yeah. Are you war ready, people? You got to be war ready in this day and time, folks. I mean, war ready. Because you're going to be out there on that battlefield, folks. It's going to be some tough things that's going to come up against us, folks. And we got to make some hard decisions out here, people. Right? Are you going to take that mark, folks? Like I said, a lot of people are going to take that mark, people. Because people are not going to be able to buy or sell. And you know that people do not like being hungry, folks. And see, people are going to give in, folks. There's going to be so many people giving in, taking that, because they're going to be happy that they can do everything that's going on in this world, folks. I don't care nothing about this world, folks. I don't care nothing about this world. Like I said, folks, I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. That's right. I've been living in this world for 65 years. But I'm not of this world anymore. I used to be of this world. But I gave my life to Christ, folks. I surrendered my all to Christ. That's right. I turned my life over to him. That's right. It's time to pick up your cross and follow him, people. That's right. It's time to pick up your cross, people, and follow Jesus Christ. Either you're going to follow Jesus or you're going to follow the enemy. Make your choice today, folks. Who are you going to follow? Is it going to be Jesus Christ or is it going to be Satan, folks? Because like I said, folks, they're about to unleash the Antichrist, people. Are you spiritually ready for this thing? Are you spiritually ready, people? And I'm not just sitting here talking to people. You better be ready when this thing appears, folks. You better be ready to make a decision. That's right. You better be ready because you could be slain, folks, if you say the wrong thing. That's right. They're going to ask you, do you want to take this mark? Or do you want to die? Come on, folks. I'm being for real, folks. I'm not out here playing no games. If somebody asks you whether you're going to die or you're going to take this mark, what you going to do? What are you going to do? This is what I want to, what you going to do? See, this ain't no game, people. This is real life that we are living in, people. And we're about to face some real tough things in life. But I want to know, are you spiritually ready for this war, this battle that we're in, people? Are you war ready, people? Yes, are you war ready? Because you're going to have to be. You're going to have to be, man, because it's going to be some tough decisions that we all going to have to make out here, folks. I mean, tough decisions. It's going to be famines in the land, folks. That's right. Pestilence everywhere. It's going to be all types of things going on, people. And people are going to give in, folks. That's just the truth. People are going to give in. Because this is what people are used to. They're used to living the life of this world, folks. But this is the time we need to be praying, folks. We need to be praying like we never prayed before. We need to be asking God to sustain us, people. That's right. We should be asking God to sustain us for the things that are about to occur, folks. Because God's going to God's going to be with his people. God's going to walk through this thing with us. But you got to be on his side, folks. That's the thing. You got to be on God's side. You got to make a choice today. What side are you going to be on? Are you going to be on this side or are you going to be on that side? Are you going to be a sheep or are you going to be a goat? These are the decisions we got to make, folks. Who are you going to be in these last days? Are you going to be a goat or are you going to be a sheep? Are you going to be wheat or are you going to be the tare? We got decisions to make, people. Tough decisions. And it's time out for the foolishness, people. I'm telling you. Pay attention to what's going on out here, people. Pay close attention. But one thing for sure, keep your eyes on God, people. Don't take your eyes off of the Lord, people. Stay focused on him. But be mindful about the things that's going on around you. Be mindful. Let's go.
To tell you that this is no time for casual Christianity.
That's right.
You cannot be a comfortable, lukewarm, fence-sitting Christian in this day and age.
That's right.
You need to be fully devoted to
God.
God.
Let me say something on it.
You need to be holy.
And see, as the gentleman just said, folks, this is no time to be a casual Christian, people. Do you hear what I'm saying? The time that we're living in now is no time to be a casual Christian. You can't be lukewarm, folks, because the Bible says, folks, I'll either have you hot or cold. That's right. Because if you're lukewarm, he's going to spit you out of his mouth, people. That's like he said, folks. There's no time to be a casual Christian in this hour that we are in, people. That's right. You can't be walking around all nonchalant, folks. It's time to get real out here, people. It's time to get close to God, folks, and stay with him. If you don't know who the Lord is today, folks, I would advise you, I would encourage you to get to know who he is, folks. Turn your life over to the Lord, folks. That's right. Surrender your all to him on today, folks. Don't wait until tomorrow, people, because tomorrow is not promised. Give your life to Christ today, folks, while you still have breath in your body, people. That's right. While you still have breath in your body. Because God is waiting for you. He is waiting on you with open arms, people. Do you hear what I'm saying? God is waiting. But see, this is the thing. God don't need us. We need God, folks. He don't need us at all. And see, God, he gives you your own. He don't make nobody do anything. He don't force nobody to do nothing. But we got to get ready, people. I'm serious about this. We have to get ready. We have to get spiritually ready for this thing, folks, that's about to appear. Because if you're not spiritually ready, like I said, this world will consume you. It will definitely consume you. And the devil's not taking no shorts, folks. He's not playing with anybody out here. Like I say, he don't care who you are, what color you are, what creed you are, or whatever. The devil is seeking who he may devour, people. And it's time to get your life in order. It's time to get spiritually ready, people, for this battle that we're in, people. That's right, for this battle that we're in. Let's get back to the clip.
Holy living for Jesus Christ. You need to get right with God. Eventually, the entire world will need to make a decision. They will have to make a choice, and that choice is Jesus Christ or the Antichrist. I encourage you to pick Jesus. How bad will the Antichrist be? Have you ever thought about that? Just how evil is this biblical figure that we're warned about throughout the Bible? To begin with, we have to focus on Revelation chapter 13. Now, I want to read a few verses, and then we can dive into the meaning of these. From the NIV, Revelation 13, verse 1 begins by saying, "The dragon stood on the shore of the sea, and I saw a beast coming out of the sea. It had 10 horns and 7 heads."
You see, in Revelation 6, 3, and 4, it already tell you that one that sat on that red fiery horse, he's already been granted power, people. He's been granted power by God to remove the peace from this earth. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? The peace has been taken off of this earth, folks. There's no more love. There's no more peace on this earth. The only love and peace that's on this earth right now is the peace that we have inside of us, the true believers. I mean, the true believers. And see, God allowed this to happen, folks. He allowed that one that sat on the red fiery horse to remove the peace from this earth and for one another to kill each other. And see, the things that we are seeing right now, this is why we're seeing what we're seeing, because there is no more peace on this earth. There's no more love on this earth, people. It's gone. It's been stripped. It's been taken away. And God allowed it to happen, folks. See, sometimes God will put the fire under us too, folks. That's right. So that we can wake up, folks, and hear what he's saying. That's right. And see, what you're seeing right now is nothing compared to what you are about to see. Yeah, what you're seeing now is just a walk in the park compared to what you're about to see, folks. And about what we're about to face, this is nothing. Right now, we're seeing a lot of murder, a lot of killing, a lot of chaos, folks. But that ain't nothing compared to what we're going to see. What we're about to see, folks. This is why I'm here on this morning, to encourage somebody, folks, to get your life in order, get your life spiritually built up so that you'll be ready when these things come. Get the right mindset. So when they let this Antichrist loose, you will make the right decision, folks. That's right. You will make the right decision. Don't take that mark, people. Like I said, if you're connected with God, God has his mark on you. That's right. If you're connected with God, he already has his mark on you. See, a lot of people don't know that God has already marked us. He knows his people. He said, my sheep know my voice. That's right. This is what God said. His sheep knows his voice. Yes. See, he'll go back. Yes, God will always go back. If you have 99 sheep and one is missing, he's going back for that one, folks. He's going back. That's right. He's going back and get that one that's lost. See, God is real, man. God is real. And we better get close to God right now, people. We better get close to God right now while we got time. We better get up in his arms, get up in his bosom, folks. Because we're going to need God more than we ever needed him before, folks. In this last day that we're in, people. We're going to need God, man. Like I said, you got to build yourself up spiritually today. It's time to build yourself up, people. We can't keep just sitting around twiddling our thumbs, folks. It's time to get spiritually ready. Yes, it's time to get spiritually ready, folks. Because you don't want to go out here and make the wrong decision. Because you're hungry. Yeah, because you want to eat. So you're going to go ahead and take that mark because you want to eat. But see, you got to think about that. Once you take that mark, you don't belong to God no more. That's right. When you take that mark, you're finished. You don't belong to God no more. Like I said, folks, it's some tough decisions that we're going to have to make, people. That's right. Tough decisions. Like I said, folks, we may have to live off of the grid, people. You don't know what may occur once this Antichrist appears, folks. Yes. You may have to get out of your house in a hurry. Yeah. You may have to run to the hills. See, these are the things that's going to happen, people. But like I said, folks, I am going to rough it out. Whatever I have to encounter, I'm going to deal with it the best way I know how. Because I know that I have a God on my side, people. This is what I'm saying. I know I got God to back me up. That's right. See, I got a God that's going to back me up in every situation that I go through. See, I can lean on my God. Can't lean on man, folks. We got to get God in our life. And we got to get God in our life now. Not later, people. I'm telling you, folks, we got to get God in our life right now. Because if we don't, it's not going to be pretty for us. It's not going to be pretty, folks. And I serve a living God, folks. I serve a God that's still in the business of working miracles. I serve a God that's still healing. I serve a God that's still delivering. That's what kind of God I'm serving, folks. I don't know about you. That's right. My God is alive, folks, and he's well. See, my God, he sits high and he looks low, folks. You hear me? My God sits high and looks low. That's right. He's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. That's right. He's everything. See, when you come to God, folks, you got to give it all to him. You got to surrender it all to him. You got to open up your heart and let him in, folks. You got to let him in. This is no time to be casual. Like the guy said, folks, this is no time to be a casual Christian, folks. Just walking around whistling Dixie. No, this is not the time to be a casual Christian. It's time to be on fire for God, people. Do you hear what I'm saying? That's right. It's time to get on fire for God and stay on fire. We should be running towards God right now, people. But people right now are not thinking about God. Like I said, nobody's thinking about God right now because people out here having too much fun, as they so say. They call it fun. Yeah. So you got to have that. I love God, and I'm going to stick with him, folks. See, I'm going to hold on to God's promises. That's right. I'm going to hold on to every promise that God promised me. I'm going to hold on to God's unchanging hands because I'm going to need God. I'm just being real about it. I'm going to need God. When these things occur, folks, I'm going to need God in my life. I don't know about you, but I'm here to encourage somebody on a day, folks. You're going to need God in your life. When these things appear, folks, we're going to need God in our life. And that's the fact. We're going to need him. This is why I say, get ready, folks. Get spiritually inclined. Get yourself spiritually built up, people. That's right. Get the spirit of you, of the Spirit of God built up in you. So when these things come, you'll be ready. You won't have to get ready. That's right. You won't have to get ready. You will be ready, people. You'll be ready to make the right decision, folks. That's right. But I'm here to tell you, folks, don't take that mark. Please do not take that mark. Because if you take that mark, God is done with you. That's right. You got to rough this thing out. Because the Bible tells us, folks, he who endureth to the end shall be saved, folks. This is what the word says. See, we got to live by the word of God, folks. We can't get this fear in us. See, a lot of people are running around out here in this world fearful. We cannot let that spirit of fear get into us, people. Because we got a God on our side, people. That's right. I know I got a God on my side. I got a God that'll be with me closer than a brother, folks. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, when your family members roll out on you, God is going to be there for you. That's right. When your friends run out on you, God is going to be there for you. When your neighbors run out on you, God is going to be right there for you. Because God said he'll never leave you nor forsake you. Hold on to God's promises, people. And remember to stay in this race. Please stay in the race. But like I said, folks, we got a lot of things that we're going to have to contend with. And it's a lot of big decisions that we have to make. And we're going to have to make these decisions now, folks. Like I said, get in the right mindset. Build yourself up spiritually, folks. Because you never know what may occur during this time, folks, that we might be going through. You never know what may occur. Like I said, somebody may come up to you and ask you, do you love the Lord, folks? Because this stuff is already happening. It's going on all around the world. People are being stoned to death. Yeah. People are being beheaded in different countries, folks, for mentioning the name of Jesus. Yes. And it's going to get worse, people. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not going to get better. Please listen. Read my lips. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. This is why I'm here today, to encourage you to get yourself spiritually built up in the Lord, folks. That's what I'm here to do, to help you along the way, folks. I'm not here to hurt nobody. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm here to encourage you to build yourself up in the Spirit of God, people. Because you're going to need it, man. We all are going to need it. Because we're about to go through some rough patches. Yes, we're about to go through some rough patches. But see, if you're connected with the Most High, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. And this is what I'm trying to get people to understand. If you don't know him, get to know him today, folks. Get a personal relationship with the Lord, people. That's right, get a personal relationship with him. Because this thing is personal, folks. That's right, this is personal. You got to work out your own soul salvation. Because nobody's going to work it out for you. You got to do this thing yourself. You got to stand before God by yourself. Let's go, people.
With 10 crowns on its horns, and on each head a blasphemous name. The dragon is the devil. It's Satan himself, and we know this because in Revelation 20, verse 2, the Bible clearly says, he seized the dragon, that ancient serpent, who is the devil, or Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. So back to Revelation 13. The dragon stood on the shore of the sea, and then a beast came out of the sea. This beast is widely believed by many biblical scholars to be the Antichrist, and here's why. As I read chapter 13, I want you to listen to the power and ability given to this beast. I won't focus so much on the symbolism described in the chapter, but I want us to focus on what the Bible says this beast will do in the world. Verse 4 to 8 reads, people worshiped the dragon because he had given authority to the beast, and they also worshiped the beast and asked, who is like the beast? Who can wage war against it? The beast was given a mouth to utter proud words and blasphemies and to exercise its authority for 42 months. It opened its mouth to blaspheme God and to slander his name and his dwelling place and those who live in heaven. It was given power to wage war against God's holy people and to conquer them. And it was given authority over every tribe, people, language, and nation.
All I'm here to do today, folks, is help encourage somebody, folks, to make the right decision when these things do occur. When the Antichrist steps on the scene, folks, be ready. That's all I'm here to say. Be ready, people. Make sure that you're spiritually built up, people. Make sure that you're going to make the right decision, people. Yes, because you don't want to make the wrong decision. Because if you take that mark, you will not make it into the kingdom of heaven. That's right. You will not make it into the kingdom of heaven. Stay close to God, folks. In these last days, people, stay close to God. Stay connected with God. Keep your eyes on God. Stay in your word, people. That's right. Get in your word and read your word day and night, people. Meditate on it, folks. That's right. Stay covered under the blood of the Lamb. Stay covered, people. We got to stay close to God, folks, in this day, folks, in time that we're in. And this is not nothing to play with, people. Do you hear me? We got to stay close to God because you will get snatched up out here, folks. You will get snatched. We have to stay close to God. We got to pray. We got to fast, people. It's time to fast. It's time to pray. And stay in your word, people. That's right. Stay in the word of God, folks. Meditate on your word day and night. Because you need that word in you. You need it in you. And God will bring it back to your remembrance once you get that word down on the inside of you, folks. That's what I'm here to tell you, folks. Stay close to God in these last days, people. Because this is our only hope. Jesus Christ is our only hope, folks. But see, we got something to hope for. We got to hold on to that hope, folks. We got to stand up and fight back, folks. This is what I'm saying. You can't just give in. You can't give in, folks. You got to stand up. You got to be strong in these last days, people. You cannot be a weakling walking around out here in these last days. Yes, because the enemy will sweep you off of your feet. Like the guy said, folks, this is no time to be a casual Christian. Do you understand what I mean by casual Christian? You can't be just barely making it, folks. I put it there. See, some people don't care. See, some people just making it by the skin of their teeth. I don't want to be like that. I want to give my all to God, folks. I want to be on fire for Christ. That's right. I want to be on fire for him. I'm sold out for Jesus Christ, people. That's right, I'm sold out. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm sold out. Can't nobody turn my head around, folks. Can't nobody deceive me. Because I'm going to stay close to Christ, folks. Because I know where my help comes from. My help comes from the Lord, people. And that's who I'm going to stick with. Where my help comes from. My help doesn't come from man. And see, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, people. Do you understand what I'm saying? The joy that I have didn't come from the world. That's right. See, only God can give you this joy. And this peace and this happiness, folks. That's right. That comes from God. This world has waxed cold. Yes, it's waxed cold, people. There's no more love in this world. There's no more peace in this world. There's nothing in this world, folks, that you should want to gravitate towards. There's nothing in the world. See, this world has nothing to offer us but death and destruction. That's it. See, once you get hooked up with the world, it's going to take you straight to hell. This is why God don't want us entangled with the world, folks. God told us to come out from among them and be separated. Yes, he wants us set apart for his use. God has a purpose and a plan for all of us, folks. Yes, he has a purpose and a plan. But what I'm talking about today, folks, it's time to build yourself up in the Spirit of God, people. That's right, it's time to build yourself up. Because when these things come, you're not going to have time to get ready. When somebody walk up on you and ask you, do you love the Lord? What are you going to tell them? Yeah, when somebody walk up on you and ask you, do you love the Lord? Have a gun to your head. What are you going to tell them? What are you going to say? This is what I want to know. What you going to say when these people walk up on you with a gun stuck to your head and ask you, do you love the Lord? What are you going to say? This is the things that I'm telling you to get ready for, folks, because these things are coming. That's right. These things are coming, people. A lady was stoned to death in Kenya a few months back for mentioning the name of Jesus. Yes, she was stoned to death. Like I said, the stuff that we're seeing now, folks, this is nothing compared to what we are about to face. And like I said, I'm not here to scare nobody. I'm here to help somebody, folks. I'm trying to help somebody to get their life built up in the Spirit of God. So you got to get yourself built up spiritually in this day and time that we're in. Spiritual. See, we need spiritual blessings from God, folks, in this last day. We don't need no monetary blessings. We need to ask God to build us up in the Spirit, so we will be spiritually ready for this war that we're in, folks. Are you spiritually ready for this war? This battle that we're in, people? Because we wrestle, and look, we wrestle not against flesh and people, but against principalities, wickedness in high places. This is what we're wrestling against, people. See, we're wrestling against something that we can't even see with the natural eyes. No, we can't even see it with these eyes, people. This is why you need to pray and ask God to give you that discernment so that you can see what's going on out here. Because it's a lot of things that's about to occur. And we got to be ready, folks. We're going to be on the front line, people. Do you hear what I'm saying? See, I got my war clothes on, folks. I got my war clothes on. I'm spiritually ready, folks, for whatever comes my way. That's right. Whatever comes my way. That's right. I'm going to contend with it, folks. Like I said, when they release this Antichrist, folks, I don't know what I might have to encounter. I don't know. But whatever I have to encounter, I'm going to have to deal with it, folks. Like I said, I may have to go hungry for days. I may have to leave my home. Yeah. I don't know what I may have to do, but whatever I have to encounter during this period of time that we have to go through, I'm going to deal with it, people. I'm going to rough it out because I'm not going to take that mark of the beast, people. Do you hear me? Do not take that mark, people. I don't care what you have to go through. Endure, folks. The Bible said he who endure to the end shall be saved, folks. Whatever you have to go through during that period, go through it, people. Don't take that mark, people. Do you hear what I'm saying? Don't take that mark. Because if you take that mark, God is going to be finished with you. You're done with if you take that mark. Yes, God is done with you. Stay close to God, people, in these last days. Please stay close to God. Stay prayed up, people. That's right, stay prayed up. It's time to pick up your cross, people, and follow him. That's right, it's time to pick up that cross and follow Jesus Christ. And deny yourself. That's what time it is, people. We don't have no more time to play around here. Playtime is over. It's over, people. Do you understand? We're about to face some serious things in this life, people. Yes, and this is what I'm telling you. You got to be spiritually ready. Because you cannot fight a spiritual war in a carnal body, people, and in a carnal mind. You got to be spiritually ready. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, folks. This is not an ordinary war that we're in. And the things that we're about to face, it's about to be a one world system, people. That's right, a one world system. And we got choices that we got to make, folks. It's choices that we got to make. You're going to have to make a choice. Whether you're going to take that mark or you're going to serve God. But like I said, God has already put his mark on his people, folks. Once we became born again, we became new people in Christ. Our mark, God, his mark is already on us. Yeah, his mark is on us. See, I hear a lot of people talking, oh, I'm not going to take the mark. And some of these people are not even saved. They don't even have enough strength to battle in this war, folks. But they're sitting around talking about they're not going to take this mark. You got to be war ready. Yes, we have to be war ready, folks. Like I said, put that armor on, people. Put all of it on. Put on that breastplate. Put on the helmet of salvation. Put on the breastplate of armor, people. Gird up your loins. Put on your shoes of preparation, folks. And make sure you have your sword, people. The sword is the word of God, people. Make sure you have on your belt of truth. We got to put it on, people. It's time to put that armor on, folks. Because we are in a battle. Yes, we are in a battle. And we have decisions to make. That's right, we have big decisions to make. We got a lot of decisions that we got to make, folks. First of all, you have to choose this day who you will serve. That's right, choose this day who you will serve. And choose this day where are you going to spend eternity. And choose this day, are you going to take that mark of the beast, folks? Are you going to deal with this one world system? These things are coming, people. They are coming. All I'm here to do is encourage you to get yourself spiritually ready. That goes for all of us. Get ourselves spiritually ready. Because there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to have to stand up for. Let's get back to the clip.
People, language, and nation. All inhabitants of the earth will worship the beast. All whose names have not been written in the Lamb's book of life, the Lamb who was slain from the creation of the world. So here's what we can establish from this passage. There will be people in this world who will worship and idolize the Antichrist because he will suffer what the Bible calls a fatal wound. Many speculate and think that it will be an assassination attempt, but whatever it is, it will be something that looks to be fatal, but the Antichrist will somehow be healed, and this will lead many to be filled with wonder and follow him. Moving on, the Antichrist will openly blaspheme against God. He will openly speak against Jesus Christ and seek to insult the name of the Lord. Think about that. The Antichrist will be the devil himself, but as a human. He may initially be a politician, a scholar, a wealthy businessman. Whatever his background is, his agenda will be clear and his stance will be clear. He will stand against the gospel of Jesus Christ and seek to be worshipped himself. Now, he will be given power and authority on the earth for 42 months, which is 3.5 years. And within that time, he will have power.
Yeah, well, all I'm here to say, folks, please make the right decision. When these things come up against us, people, when this Antichrist is released, please make sure that you make the right decision, people. Because if you're connected with God, you should be able to make the right decision. Because if this is why the guy said you can't be a casual Christian in this day and time. Because if you're walking around here weak, this thing will overtake you. Yes, it will overtake you. It will mess up your mind, people, and you will make any kind of decision. This is why I say, folks, get in the right mindset. Get in the right mindset. See, we got to get in that mindset that we're willing to die for Christ, people. That's right, die. If you're not ready to die for Christ, you shouldn't even be in this war, people. Really, you should not be in this war if you're not ready to lose your life. Yes. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Proud Mixed Child, thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming in on this morning. Little brother, I see you. Thank you. That's my little brother. If you haven't checked him out, go check him out, folks. Me and him clicked up the first time I met him. See, some people's spirits are they just mesh together, folks, for some reason. Yes, some people's spirits just mesh. Certain people like it. You run into people and you just click just like that. Because your spirit agrees with each other's. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what the Bible tells you, folks. Try the spirit to see whether it's the spirit of God, folks. That's right. You have to try these spirits out here. Because it's a lot of evil and wicked spirits running around out here. Yes. Yes. Yeah, thank you for coming in. Proud Mixed Child. That's my little brother, folks. Yes, sir. My little brother in Christ. Tamika Davis, thank you for being here. Yes, appreciate you coming in on this morning. Thank you for being here. Mary Ma. Coach Mary Ma, thank you for coming in. And Coach Mary Ma, she's another lady with a beautiful spirit, folks. See, like I said, folks, I feel people's spirits through the camera, people. That's right, people. You can feel people's spirits through this camera. Yes. She's a beautiful-hearted person, folks. Mary Ma, Coach Mary Ma, yes. If y'all haven't checked her out, go over there and check her out, folks. She speaks nothing but the truth over there, folks. Yes, nothing but the truth. Like I said, I prayed and asked God, folks, to put like-minded people around me. And this is what he did, folks. He put like-minded folks around me. People that's on one accord, folks. This is the type of people I want around me. I don't need no evil, wicked spirits around me. But when they do come around me, I see them. I'll be looking dead at them and feel them. Yeah. This is why we got to pray and ask God for that discerning spirit, folks. So you can see what's around you. Tamika Davis says, stay close to God. That's right. In these last days, people, we got to stay closer to God than we ever have been. We got to stay close to him. Close connected with God, people. Don't let go. Whatever you come up against, don't let go of God. You fight your way through this thing, folks, because God is going to be right there with you. That's right. Don't let go. Please don't let go. Okay, Tamika Davis, thank you for being here. Naomi, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming in on this morning. Appreciate you being here. Yes, like I said, folks, every day God sent a new face to this chat. That's right. Every day he put a new face in here. See, like I said, God answers prayers, people. But you just got to believe for what you ask him for. That's right. You got to believe him. My little sister's in the house too. Also, Unique Speaks. She said, if it be lifted up. He said, if I be lifted up, I will draw all men unto me. Keep lifting up the name of Jesus, right? We got to keep lifting up his name, folks. We got to lift his name up until Jesus returns, folks. That's right. We here. We got to stand on his name, people. We got to let somebody know who Jesus Christ is, folks. This is why I tell my people every day, folks. We got to get out here on the highways and the byways and let somebody know who Jesus Christ is. That's right. Because there's people out there crying in the wilderness looking for God, folks. So let's get out here on the highways and the byways, folks, and tell somebody who Jesus is. That's right. Tell somebody. I bring it every day. Thank you for being here. Yes, thank you for being here. It's to increase our faith, God. My little sister said, increase our faith, God. Help us to trust. And, okay, thank you. Naomi, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Unique Speaks said, faith like the three Hebrew. Oh, yeah. See, this is the kind of faith. I was talking about this one the other day, folks. We need to be operating in this kind of faith. The same way it was with the three Hebrew boys when they walked into that fiery furnace, folks, and didn't get burnt, didn't smell like smoke. They wasn't scathed, folks. They came out. This is the kind of faith we need in this day and time, people. We need that crazy faith, folks, where you just believe, where you just know that you know that you know. Yes, we need to be operating in this type of faith, folks. Same thing as the lady with the issue of the blood, folks. She didn't touch his flesh. She just wanted to touch the hem of his garment, folks. And her faith made her whole, people. She walked away from there healed. She walked away healed, folks, because she believed. That's right. Her faith made her whole. And she didn't touch not one piece of his flesh. She just touched the hem of his garment. That's right. The hem of the garment. This is what we should be operating in, people. That's right. Radical faith. This is what my little sister said. Radical faith, yes. That's right. Tamika Davis, I see you. Give him the glory. That's right. Give it to him. Tamika Davis, I see you with the hands up. Yes. Naomi, thank you for being here again. Everybody speaking. My little sister said, God already told me to take my children out the school system. Now, hey, that's right. I would advise anybody to get your kids out of this school system, folks. Because these people are trying to poison the minds of our babies and our youth and our kids, folks. It's so much perverted stuff going on, man. You wouldn't believe it. Go check out some of my videos. I just did, people. Get your kids out of these public schools, folks. I'm here to back you up, little sis. Take your kids out of these public schools. Because these people are perverting your kids, folks, at young ages. Yeah, they showing. Look, I did a video the other day where they're reading stuff to people, telling kids 9 and 10 years old how to have sex and stuff like that, man. This stuff is ridiculous, man. See, this is why I know we're at the end of age, folks. We're at the end of time. Pay attention, folks. I'm serious. Pay attention. Naomi, thank you for being here. See the thumbs up. Everybody speaking. Miss Wanda Budget, thank you for coming in on this morning. Appreciate having you. Good afternoon. Okay. Thank you for being here, Miss Wanda. Gamer Bro, thank you for being here. I see you with the thumbs up. Miss April Showers, I see you. Thank you for being here. I love Miss April Showers. She's a very, hey, she supports everybody, folks. She's everywhere. Yes, I love Miss April. She's a good spirited person, folks. Yes, good spirited person. But she can get off now. I've seen her get off a couple of times. Yes, Gamer Bro, thank you for being here. He said, hey, how are you? I'm doing all right, brother. Doing all right. Yes, everybody's speaking, everybody's talking. My little sister said again, I love the Lord with all my heart, mind, soul, strength. See, this is how we gotta love God. We gotta love him with everything that's in us, people. That's right. We gotta pour ourselves out to God, people. We gotta cry out to him, folks. It doesn't matter how ugly you get. You gotta pour your heart out to God, people. To let him know that you're for real about this thing. That's right. To let him know that you are for real. Yes, sir. Tribulation Kids, thank you for being here. Yes, that's another one of my friends over there who's speaking about the Lord. Yes. Yes, he's speaking about the Lord too. So go over there and check him out. It's Tribulation Kids. Hugh James, thank you for being here. Appreciate you stopping by on this morning. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I see him in the morning in Auntie Mama's. Yeah, he usually be in Auntie Mama's live. So like I said, God is sending different people over here to this live stream every day. This is what I love about God. See, God will answer your prayer, but you gotta believe what you asking for. You gotta believe it, folks. I don't care whether you see it or not. You got to believe what you ask God for, and you will see it happen. You will see it manifestation in your face. You will see it happen right there. Right then and there, you'll see it happen, man. See, a lot of people think that stuff just happened back in the day. Oh, no. God can still do the same thing he did yesterday. That's right. He's the same today and forevermore, people. God don't change. It's people who change. It's not God. God is the same, man. Yes, he is. Miss Wanda Budget, thank you for being here. Appreciate having you. My little sister said God is definitely in his people's side. Yeah. Help us, God, to remain. Yeah. And like I said, folks, once they release this Antichrist, well, we got to stay close to God, people. Because we're going to have to make some serious decisions, people. And you're going to need to be, and I'm not just saying this to be saying it, people. You're going to have to be strong in God, people. Do you understand? You're going to have to be strong, man. This is going to be the most devastating time of our lives, people. And you're going to have to be rooted and grounded. You have to be rooted and grounded, people. Did you hear me? I'm serious, man. I am serious as cancer right now, people. And cancer will kill you. Yes, I am serious. That's how serious I am, man. We're going to have to be rooted and grounded in God, folks. When they let this Antichrist loose on this earth, people, we're going to have to be rooted and grounded. We're going to have to be ready. I'm not playing, man. We're going to have to be spiritually ready. And if you think I'm playing, keep on living. And you're going to see this thing manifest for yourself. You're going to see it for yourself. Watch me. Watch what I tell you. Sweet Reed, thank you for being here. Appreciate having you. See, I'm not here to beat nobody over the head with a Bible. I'm just here to encourage somebody. Here to help somebody, folks. That's all I'm here to do. You know, either you can receive it or not. That's up to you. You know, that's all. That's up to you. Same way God do. See, God give you your own. He let you make up your own mind. That's how God does, folks. God gives you your own free will, folks. He lets you do what you want to do. Make up your own mind. It's up to you. Yeah, folks. I'm getting ready to get out of here, folks. It's getting late. Yeah. We get ready to get up out of here. I had a little bit of this left, but I'm done. I got the word out, folks. As long as I got the word out, that's all that matters. That's it. See, when God is finished with me, I shut it down. I got the word out, and I hope this word touched somebody, and I hope that this word helps somebody, folks. Because this thing is real, man. This thing is serious. This is not nothing to play with, people. You got to be ready, folks. When these things occur, I hope and pray that all of my sisters and brothers out there are ready. Because I do not want you to go out here and make the wrong decision. I do not want you to go out here and take that mark of the beast, people. Stay close to God. Stay in this race. Keep calling on his name, folks. Keep seeking his face. That's right. Keep running this race, people. Don't let nobody pluck you out of the hands of the Lord, people. Stay covered under the blood of the Lamb. That's right, stay covered. See, we got protection, people. As long as you stay close to God, you got protection. You don't have nothing to worry about. Just stay prayed up, people. Because God is going to be there with you through the whole situation. He's going to walk you through this. But you got to believe it. That's the thing. You got to believe it. You got to put all of your trust in God. You got to activate that faith. Yes, you got to believe this thing. And with that being said, folks, I'm getting ready to give y'all my announcements, and I'm going to get out of here, folks. You can catch me at 5 days a week, folks, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. That's right, Monday through Friday right here at 9 a.m. If you happen to miss me in the morning, you can come back in the evening and catch me at 4:30, folks, for Evening Around the World. Yes, Evening Around the World. And Saturday nights, I haven't been tap dancing for a while, but I am a tap dancer. And you usually can catch me on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's right, Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Yes, God has blessed me with a gift and a talent, folks. And I'm going to take that gift and that talent, and I'm going to show it to the world, people. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show it to the world. Like I said, if you have a gift or a talent, make sure you show it to the world, folks. Don't be afraid. Don't hide it. Get out here and show the world what God has blessed you with. That's right. Don't be ashamed. And remember, folks, walk with the King. Because we are King's kids, people. We are ambassadors of Christ. Yeah. And remember, whatever part of the world that you're in, whether it's day, night, morning, noon, or evening, I'm hoping and praying and that all of you be blessed in the Lord, folks. That's right, be blessed in the Lord. And with that being said, I'm going to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.